Hey, welcome to the expert guide to unlocking your business potential thanks to outsourcing. I'm Yokai Kajidori, your guide today. Listen, you probably recall we were talking about the role of outsourcing in helping you as a business owner to increase your productivity, increase your revenue, and reduce the amount of time you are spending working in your business and spend more time working on your business. Today, we're going to be looking at the second part of this whole journey in starting and utilizing outsourcing as a strategy. You see, you and I know this that passion gets us started with business, but it's not going to carry us through. There comes a time when that passion begins to weigh down because of the amount of pressure you are exercising. But what is going to enable you to keep going in your business and reach your targets, your financial goals, is the systems that you deploy in your business. And outsourcing is one of those systems which you can deploy. So if you want to increase your revenue, really, you want to look at this whole topic of outsourcing. So remember last time we were talking about what you will need to be familiar with. And again, my team is available to support you along the journey. So assuming you're getting started, number one, you want to become very familiar. You also want to identify what to outsource. I also cover this in great detail, with my clients. You also need to know how to stay connected with your team or your virtual assistant or the expert you're working with. Because for the majority of you listening to this, you've never worked with a remote team before, and there is an art to staying connected with them. Remember, communication is the key. If you've got good communication in what you're doing, you certainly are going to achieve more than if you don't. You also need to know how to estimate time for how long your project is going to take. Have some ideas of what tools to use to monitor the quality of the work you're getting or the service that your clients get. You also need to know how to elicit a maximum commitment from those people that you're going to be working with, and also how are you going to be improving on the service or the whole process until you get very good rates of return on your investment. Now, today we're going to be covering on the second aspect, which is becoming very clear on what to outsource. This is one of those things that you certainly need to be very clear. If you are not clear on what to outsource, when you start working with somebody else, it causes a lot of friction, because if you are not clear yourself, how can you expect the person to do the task to be very clear? So we have designed a system that helps you to do just that. In fact, I call this the time log. You can request this when you call for your free strategy call with me, where I actually look at your business with you very, very closely and figure out what is it that you can outsource first and what is it that you can keep in-house. Or you can do this by yourself. Just request the time log and fill in. It's a template. Fill in what you do every single day, and then you will be able to do that. Now, just to help you very briefly, the way the time log works is it's a 7-day plan. So the way it works is you sit down, write down everything that you do in your business from the time you start work and to the time you finish. So it may take you 5 days, if you work 5 days a week, to complete your regular routine. That exercise alone achieves two things. Number one, you get to see very clearly, for most of you, for the first time, where you're spending the majority of your time. You want to spend the majority of your time on those projects or on those tasks that produces maximum return, those income generating activities, and less time on those activities that are just maintaining. They don't produce direct income. You want to outsource that to somebody else. You want to give it to someone else to do that for you. So coming back to the time log, you write down everything that you do in your business, And then after you've done that, you identify three things. Number one, the things that you enjoy doing, circle them and mark them as the one you want to do. Number two, the things that you know very well, that you are an expert in, you identify those. And the third thing is the things that you don't enjoy doing and things that you don't know. Now, the things you don't enjoy doing and you don't know how to do it to the best level, they are the things that you want to outsource. And again, if you request that time log, it will become very, very clear on how to do that. It's very easy. In fact, when I did this exercise for my business, I quickly realized where I was wasting a lot of time, and then did what was necessary so that I started spending a lot of time on the things that produce maximum result. So during this call that I normally have with my clients, which is absolutely free, by the way, we take a look at the whole of outsourcing, the types of outsourcing, and identify the exact outsourcing that you as a business owner needs right now. Because sometimes you need different types of outsourcing when you are at a different stage in your business. For example, there is an outsourcing, specialized outsourcing, for example, where you hire a copywriter, somebody who will write for you your copy. That's a very specialized outsourcing. It's oftentimes very, very expensive. You may want that for your marketing, initially for your marketing messages, but you may not want that for your web presence. For example, managing your social media, sending out emails. You may want somebody who is a university graduate who understands systems, that you can literally train how to do that, and they just execute that for you. So again, during our second call with my potential clients and the people that I get to work with and my clients, we take time to really look at this so that when you begin to use it, use the outsourcing as a method to explode your business, you are very clear on what you want to do. And thirdly, which is the last thing that we cover on the second call, is what is it that you want to outsource next time? What is your next goal? Because it's good to focus today on what it is that you need, but it's even more effective if you start planning ahead what your business is going to look like. How are you going to employ another team of experts in your business in future? And remember, when you plan ahead and live today, you have more chances of succeeding. So reach out to me. Just to wrap up this, reach out to the call at the bottom of this video. There's a link where you can book your free strategy call, where we look at your business needs and how you can start using outsourcing, and if outsourcing is the right thing for you to do today. Because oftentimes it may not be right. Here's what I've discovered among many business owners. They feel the pain, but they are not yet ready for outsourcing. If you get into outsourcing or start using these outsourcing services before you are ready, it is going to be frustration for you and for the person working for you. And also you end up using a lot of money, and you don't get the maximum benefit for that. So reach out to me by clicking the link below or sending an email to support@worldoutsourcingsolutions.com and book a time for a free consultation with me. And with that said, I believe in your success, and I honor your desire to succeed with outsourcing and in your business. If there's anything I can do to help you achieve your goals, reach out to us. Have a great day and talk to you soon.